Little Wonders of the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida.
Welcome to Little Wonders of the Palm Beaches.
That's a face plant right there.
Oh my gosh! You never know what you'll find at the green market. Who knew art could be so much fun?
All right, you ready to paddle?
Yeah, let's do it.
When people aren't looking, sometimes I do this.
Oh my God.
And then go back to making my chocolate bar.
It's a long way down. This is the perfect spot for a selfie. Today, we're gonna learn how to surf. Let's get to it.
Yeah, bruh.
Check out the wild side of Palm Beach County. This is Little Wonders of the Palm Beaches.
All right, Gemma, so this evening we're at Pine Glades Natural Area. Stoked to bring you here. This is one of over 30 natural areas we have here in the Palm Beaches. And I brought you here tonight because over the next hour as the sun's setting, we're gonna go paddle out to a wading bird roost and watch hundreds of birds fly over us as they come into roost for the night.
That's so cool. It looks stunning. I can't wait.
All right, you ready to paddle?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Alrighty.
All right, so Gemma, we're about halfway through the paddle. Out here at Pine Glades Natural Area, we've seen ospreys, we've seen kingfishers, we just heard some sandhill cranes. So we're getting ready to go over to the roost, have all these wading birds fly over us. We also passed a fishing pier on the way here. Saw some families catching some bass. And up here in the northern part of the Palm Beaches, this is really kind of natural areas and eco-central. So Cypress Creek Natural Area and Riverbend Park are just a bit to our east. There's tons of opportunities there to paddle, to fish, even ride your bike. You can park at Cypress Creek South. You can do a 20-mile bike ride without ever crossing the road. So, I mean, it's just incredible out here. What do you think?
I think it's so cool, and I really want to go check out those birds.
All right, well, let's get going.
All right, cool.
All right. All right, Gemma, so we're finally here at the wading bird roost. We've been seeing little blue herons and tricolored herons fly over us. And right now, I mean, one of the other reasons that Pine Glades is known in the Palm Beaches is for its sunsets. And obviously, the sunsets here are pretty epic, huh?
Oh my gosh, all the colors with the wildlife, it's amazing.
Exactly, exactly. So, Pine Glades Natural Area, definitely a bucket list item for the Palm Beaches, wouldn't you say?
For sure.
All right, we even got you a couple of gators, huh?
Oh my gosh, that was so cool seeing the gators.
All right, so what do you say we keep watching the birds for a little bit and then we'll paddle back?
Sounds like a plan.
All right.
Alrighty. This is Little Wonders of the Palm Beaches.
Little Wonders of the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida.
Welcome to the world's largest street painting festival. Today I'm here with Marianne Weber, the artist coordinator here at this spectacular street painting festival. Marianne, can you tell me a little bit about what goes on here?
Well, this festival
2019, we're actually celebrating our 25th anniversary. This festival started, its first event was in 1994 with what we called a pre-event, and that was for an advertisement to try to get the community together to put on a full-fledged festival. And our first event was in 1995, and we had about 80 street paintings, and about 8,000 people attended, which was probably the biggest crowd that downtown Lake Worth had seen at one time, any time. And as 25 years later, it's grown into 250 street paintings, 650 artists that participate, and 100,000 people that attend.
Oh my gosh, so that's so cool. You've watched this whole thing grow.
And the festival has grown. This has far exceeded any expectations that me as one of the founders or any of the founders ever anticipated. And it's been, the beauty of this event has been, the growth has been totally organic. It's happened all on its own. We created an event, we planted a seed, and it's just blossomed. It's the biggest, largest festival of its kind in the world.
Well, I've been coming here for years, and it's been amazing every single year, so you've been doing a great job.
Well, thank you. And one of the things that I'm proud of, or one of the major things that I'm proud of, is that this festival has fostered an entire generation and children that have grown up with the Street Painting Festival and participated in the event as in our children's meadow, and participated with school groups and then gone on to participate as adults, are now still participating as adults and now have their own children that participate.
Yeah, I've seen that actually, like
Yes.
with my friends and stuff.
Yes, it really is a marvelous event. It really brings the people together, and everyone enjoys themselves. As far as the tourist development aspect of this event, think about it. 100,000 people are coming. They don't all live in Lake Worth. They don't just all live in Palm Beach County. They come from all over the country to see this, all over the state, all over the country. So as far as the economic impact of that, it's huge.
Right.
And it's something that we can't measure, of course, because we are a free event. We do not have a gate fee. But we do have certain ways of counting the number of people, and we have done surveys through the Tourist Development Council in the past. We're actually conducting one this weekend, another one, and as far as the numbers, they have indicated that it generates over $10 million for this.
Oh my gosh,
Just
wow.
this event.
That's amazing. Wow. So are all these beautiful masterpieces judged? Is there like a competition for the best painting? No?
No. There's that's the beauty of this event. Professional artists work side by side by high school kids. It's a mentoring process.
Wow, so I could even join.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And what ends up happening is that that's the beauty of the event and why the artists want to participate. There's no pressure. They get to do what they want to do and create and become part of it's a performance art for the visitor. What ends up happening, most artists create alone in the studio. This is the viewer becomes part of the artist's creative process and gets to watch the art emerge. That's the whole beauty of street painting.
Wow.
But this particular festival, and some others, of course, around the country do the same, but we know there is no competition. There are no
Wow.
prizes. Everybody's a winner.
All right, well, I'm so excited to go and check out these inspiring masterpieces. Thank you so much. Let's go check it out.
So over the years, I've seen this festival grow along with my own career. I'm started out as an amateur and came here and just did it because I loved it and wound up becoming a professional and doing this for a living. So I really enjoy coming to these festivals because I get a chance to just freely create and express myself and just kind of explore and experiment a little bit. Huge crowds every day, Saturday and Sunday, and it's great to get the support from the crowds, and what we do kind of creates magic and wonder for them, and what they give back to us is energy. So it's really nice to be here. This piece I'm working on now has a lot of bright colors. It's a very kind of psychedelic palette, if you would say. I don't usually work like this, so I'm having fun and experimenting and trying something new. My sponsor is Palm Beach County, and they've been sponsoring me for many years, and I'm really grateful for that. So thank you, Palm Beach County.
It's a testament, I think, to the community that there are so many people who just want to come out and do art for art's sake, and basically put on a show for the community.
So it's always exciting. It's a challenge to draw all these pictures, and you want to know if you're getting something that looks really good or it fits the part. And I really wanted to be particular about this dog and get that lovable look to it and everything, and tried all these different techniques, and I worked on it last night and everything. And then I thought, oh, this might be okay, and then I wasn't sure, but two ladies were walking by and they looked down and I hear them go, oh, look at the doggy, and I says, I got it. It works.
This is our first year in the street painting festival, but it's been a really big success, I think, and a lot of people appreciate all the art that everyone's doing.
Yeah, I really like when people come and say, oh, it's really pretty, because it's the first time we do it, so we never expect people to come and actually pay attention.
Yeah, it's such a great feeling. It's amazing.
Yeah, I see the whole community come together and just really have a good time. It's great.
Little Wonders of the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida.
Are you ready to go snorkeling, Gemma?
Yeah, I'm really excited.
Awesome. Well, I just brought you over here so that we could take a look at the map and just show you where we're going to go, maybe what we might see today.
Okay.
All right. So right now we're located at Phil Foster Park, which is one of the world's best shore diving and snorkeling sites. And we never know what we're going to see here. So it's a really good place to get out in the water and hunt around and see what kind of critters you might find. We have seahorses, we have lots of stingrays, we have all kinds of tropical fish, and even some like really weird funky critters that you won't see anywhere else but here. So right now we're located on the beach right over here. We're gonna walk underneath the Blue Heron Bridge out onto this beachy area, straight into the water, and swim out to the snorkel trail, and then we'll see what we can find.
All right, well, let's get to it.
Let's do it.
We're here under the Blue Heron Bridge with Pura Vida divers. This is Andrea. Andrea, can you tell me what we're gonna see today?
Absolutely. So today we should be able to see some rays, little yellow stingrays. We should hopefully be able to see a spotted moray eel, as well as the sergeant majors that are actually spawning. So they're up in the water column, so they might come up and nip at us a little bit. We might luck out and even see a batfish or possibly a frogfish as well. And there are some hammerhead shark sculptures that we will get to see, as well as the artificial reef that's down there that's helping bring in more habitat so we can see more and more fish while we're out there. We're incredibly lucky to have this site here in the Palm Beaches. The nice thing is it's in the intercoastal zone, so it stays nice and calm. So if it's ever rough offshore and it's too bumpy, you can always come here and snorkel. It's a nice, easy shore setting with a beautiful beach, so you can come relax on the beach, jump in the water, cool down, do some snorkeling here. It's also really well known for the well-camouflaged critters that we have here, so you get to see seahorses, you get to see flying gurnards, batfish, really unique creatures here that you don't get to see offshore. The other beauty of it is that this is a photographer's haven. So because it's a nice calm dive, you can sit at the bottom and take photographs of these critters for long periods of time and really take your time to get that perfect shot. So not only do we have this wonderful dive spot, but also offshore you can take your boat out or join us on a dive charter where we can take you to our 50 to 60 foot reefs as well as a wreck and 70 to 90 foot reefs and wrecks. And the beauty out there is that we have the Gulf Stream that comes in closest to the state here in Palm Beach, so it brings a high nutrient flow. So we have fish all over the reefs, soft sponges all over, all kinds of butterfly fish, angelfish, parrotfish. We also have eels, and also with the Gulf Stream we get larger fish and other marine species that come in. So we're starting to get into our sea turtle nesting season, so soon you'll get to go out to the dive sites and you'll see over a dozen sea turtles, which would be loggerheads and greens. And we do get leatherbacks that come in and nest as well. We also have shark species that come and migrate through, so we're getting into a migration season with the black-tip sharks as well as the spinner sharks. We do have plenty of lemon sharks, Caribbean reef sharks, and bull sharks out there that are patrolling the reefs as well. And then in the fall we get Goliath groupers that come in and spawn, so you'll have these huge fish that are out there just sitting there staring at you while you're enjoying your dive. This spot is fantastic for everyone, all ages, all shapes and sizes. The beauty is that we're right here on the shore, so you have anywhere like we are here with just a couple feet of water. The maximum depth goes out to 8 to 10 feet, depending on how high the tide is. So everyone of any age can come out here and enjoy this nice calm dive, really nice shallow waters, and as you can see today, it's going to be a beautiful clear day. All right, Gemma, you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it.
That was so cool.
Yeah, it was.
We saw like 2 pufferfish trying to mate. They were huge.
Yes, they were. The stingray.
And then the starfish.
Barracuda.
A lot of barracuda,
Everywhere.
yeah. This was so amazing. I had so much fun and I really want to come back. Thank you.
Wonderful. You're welcome. Thanks for coming.
Pura Vida and the Palm Beaches.
Little Wonders of the Palm Beaches is brought to you by Discover the Palm Beaches and Palm Beach County, the best way to experience Florida.
Palm Beach County has so many landmarks, but this one really stands out, literally.
Gemma, the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse is 108 foot tall and contains 105 steps. Let's climb to the top.
I'll race you up. Well, Peter, we made it. That was quite a hike, but you know what? It was so worth it.
Yeah, and just imagine the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse keepers had to climb it 2 times a day at least. Back in 1860 when the lighthouse was built, and when it's lit at night, you can see the light up to about 25 miles out to sea, so it was really important for mariners going by the south coast of Florida. And so also in the Second World War, they posted lookouts here to look out across the coast for German U-boats that might come to the surface, and they would have advanced warning of imminent attack here in the US. Well, the lighthouse is built of about 70,000 bricks, all brought down from Boston, and it's quite a job to maintain. And it's maintained by the US Coast Guard, the Bureau of Land Management, and the Loxahatchee River Historical Society, and it requires regular maintenance. The lens needs to be cleaned, and so people are up here on a weekly basis doing work to keep it looking as good as it does. And from here at the top of the lighthouse, we can see the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse Outstanding Natural Area. This is a great place to come visit. It was protected by Congress in 2008 for the benefit of the biological resources here and the history and culture of the site. There's over 800 species of plants and animals occur in this area, and a couple of miles of hiking trail, and we invite people to come down to our shoreline to fish these fantastic waters. So to get down to the shoreline, there's a mile trail you take down there and put you right on the beach, and you drop a line in the water and catch snook, which this area is famous for, occasionally tarpon and redfish.
I mean, Peter, this is like the best office.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I feel very lucky. It's a beautiful place to come and work, and it really is a special feeling looking after the lighthouse and the natural area here. One of the things you can see from the top of the lighthouse is this beautiful blue water, and look, there's a manatee right down there.
Oh my gosh, it's so cute. At the base of the lighthouse, you can find this giant banyan tree planted in 1932. Even the trees here in the Palm Beaches are super cool. Here at Gelona, after a long hike, it's BYOH, bring your own hammock.
You never know what you're going to find at the Jupiter Inlet Lighthouse, that standing natural area. Right behind us, we've got a mother and calf manatee just grazing along the shoreline.
This is just another little wonder of the Palm Beaches.